we'll talk about the basic and fundamental topic of biological science. It's prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. सबसे पहले हम इसको समझने के लिए एग्जाम्पल क्रिएट करेंगे. जो लवर ऑर्गेनिजम्स है लाइक बैक्टीरिया, तो उनकी जो सेल है दैट्स प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल. और जो हायर ऑर्गेनिजम्स है इंक्लूडिंग प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स, they have eukaryotic cells. First of all, the word pro means before and karyo refers to the nucleus. इसका मतलब यह है कि prokaryotic cells are poorly developed cells and eu means true and karyo refers to the nucleus. Means in eukaryotic cells में true nucleus present होता है और जो prokaryotic cells होते हैं उनमें true nucleus absent होता है. इनकी जो biggest difference है, the biggest and the fundamental difference between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells is that in prokaryotic cells true nucleus is altogether absent and in eukaryotic cells true nucleus is present. What is that actually? In prokaryotic cells like bacteria, nuclear membrane is absent, and in eukaryotic cells nuclear membrane is present. It means that well developed and highly developed nucleus is present in eukaryotic cells in plants and animals. And on the other hand, we know that nucleus includes the genetic material, whether DNA or RNA. So it means that in prokaryotic cells, if nucleus is present, is absent, in prokaryotic cells, the nucleus is absent, so that the genetic material, whether DNA, in the cytoplasm of the prokaryotic cells, and on the other hand, in eukaryotic cells, well developed nucleus covers the genetic material, whether DNA and RNA. And next difference between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells is that the prokaryotic chromosome is circular. Prokaryotic cells have the circular chromosome and eukaryotic cells have the linear chromosome. And only single chromosome is present in prokaryotic cells, and on the other hand more than one chromosomes are present in eukaryotic cells. Not only this, but the cell organelles like chloroplast, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes and other cell organelles are all together absent in prokaryotic cells. That is why we can call that prokaryotic cells are incomplete cells. They are a primitive type of the cells. They are not so advanced and developed type of the cells. And on the other hand, as far as the eukaryotic cells are concerned, they have mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, ribosomes, lysosomes and other cell organelles are present in the cytoplasm. They are complete cells, they are advanced cells. The basic proteins, the histones, histones are absent in prokaryotic cells, and the basic proteins, histones, are present in eukaryotic cells. It has been studied in the research that only the ribosomes, the 70S type of the ribosomes are present in the prokaryotic cells. Only ribosomes are present in prokaryotic cells. In eukaryotic cells, both 70S and 80S ribosomes are present. So these are the fundamental differences between the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cells, and their size ranges. And prokaryotic cells are small in size as compared to the eukaryotic cells, and they are poorly developed. Their nucleus is not advanced. They have primitive type of the nucleus, and bacteria and other lower organisms contain the prokaryotic type of the cells. And the best difference and the biggest difference between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic is within the cytoplasm, that is the between nucleus, what I mentioned, and between the pattern of the different cell organelles. And this was all about the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Hope you enjoyed the lecture and was a fundamental and basic difference between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell.